Hi kindergartners, it's Mrs. Kearney again. I told you I'd be back. We're gonna do this story we did the other day one more time and do some different activities with it. Have my kids to help me here today. They're gonna help us toward the end. No, hop back into. So our story was called When Spring Comes, and the author was Kevin Hanks. Before spring comes, the trees look like black sticks against the sky. But if you wait, spring will bring leaves and blossoms. So here's some spring things in here. The leaves change from stick, the leaves grew, the flowers grew, and there's some spring things down at the bottom that we talked about. If you wait, spring will make the leftover mounds of snow smaller and smaller until suddenly they're gone. Before spring comes, the grass is brown. Here it is in winter, but if you wait, spring will turn it green and add little flowers. We're starting to have a few little flowers in our backyard already, which is very nice to see. If you wait, an egg will become a bird. Here's the egg. First it's an egg, then it starts to hatch, and last the bird comes out. A seed will start to grow. So here it is. First it sprouts, then it grows taller, and then it turns into a flower. Spring comes with sun, and it comes with rain, and more rain, and more rain. All that rain comes in the springtime so that the flowers and the grass and everything can grow. Do you like mud? Do you like mud puddles? I know I told you last time, my kids love mud and mud puddles. I hope you like umbrellas. And why do we use umbrellas?
Because it's rainy.
Because it's raining. Yep. We use umbrellas because it helps keep us dry when it's raining. Before spring comes, the garden is just dirt and empty. So here's our garden in the wintertime. Nothing's in it, just dirt. But if you wait, spring will push green shoots through the dirt to fill up the garden. So here it is in winter, and here it is in spring. The plants are starting to sprout. And spring will call out the pussy willows and new kittens too. Spring can come quickly or slowly. It changes its mind a lot. Yeah. But when spring is finally here to stay, you will know it. There will be bubbles and bees and buds and bees and boots and bubbles. Here's all the spring things. Yep, Maggie, you can do it in a minute. There will be worms and wings and wind and wheels. Here's all the spring things. Riding your bike, flying a kite, butterflies, bumblebees, baby animals. We talked about that last time. A lot of farm animals are born, and when you go to the pond, there's often ducklings and baby geese, and the birds come out and the worms come out, and here's the flowers, everything sprouting and starting to grow. These are all the spring things. You will feel it. You will smell it. You will hear it. When spring is finally here to stay, you might think you're all done waiting, but you are not. Now you have to wait for summer. All right, friends, thank you for listening to this story again. I'm just gonna come over here and show you, this is how we did our sorting and did our categories the last time. We're just gonna go over it kind of quickly. So these are all the winter things. So in the winter, the grass is brown and dead. The garden is just dirt. There's nothing growing in it. And the trees look like sticks. There's no leaves. And then in the springtime, we have all pussy willows growing and butterflies, baby animals, baby birds, grass that's green with flowers, plants sprouting in the garden, flowers growing. The trees grow buds and leaves. And here's some more pictures of spring things. So we talked about things that happen in the winter and things that happen in the spring. Thank you. Can you sit for a minute? I'm going to let you do something in a minute. And And then we use this. This was actually, my kiddos and I brainstormed.
What is this?
Sit down for a minute, please. This is actually something that my kiddos and I brainstormed, but this is something another speech therapist had done. And she thought of all the spring things that she could think of. A lot we've talked about: bees and kites, rain, butterflies, pussy willows. That's not okay. Go sit down. Flowers and seeds and bunnies and worms, umbrellas, bubbles, and birds. These are all, these are all different spring things. So what we're going to do now, let me pull these down. We're gonna do some questions. Friends, you know how we usually do, questions every time we do a story? I'm gonna have my kids come up and I'm gonna ask them the questions. But what you guys have to do is don't answer right away. We just want to give think time for our friends at home. We'll do one at a time, okay? They're working on taking turns too, kindergarten friends. Sit down, Maggie. All right, Tim, do you want to come over and pick a question about our story? Okay, so I'm going to ask the question, but then don't answer it right away so my friends at home have time to think about the answer. I think I'll read it for you, okay? What are some things that spring brings? Freeze and think about your answer, and then I'll tell you when I want you to answer. So friends at home, think about some things that we just learned. I'm going to give you a little visual for help, but think of some things that spring brings. All right, Tim, what do you think? What is something that happens in the spring that spring brings?
Birds, bunnies, worms.
So birds and bunnies and worms. Yep, those all come in the spring. Good job, Betty. All right, Miss Maggie. Will you come up and do yours, please, ma'am? You don't have to close your eyes. Just pick one. All right, let's see. Ooh, Maggie, yours says, tell me something. That's gonna fall. Don't answer it right away though, because we want my friends at home to think about it too, okay? Tell me something you remember from the story. Don't tell me yet. Can you guys think of something you remember from this story?
Cats.
Cats. There were cats. What kind of cats? Were they grown-up cats or were they baby cats? There were some baby cats. And we learned that in the spring, lots of baby animals are born, right? Baby cats and baby horses and baby ducks and baby geese. All kinds of baby animals are born. Good job. So friends, you might have thought of something else, but that is one thing that baby animals are born. Baby cats were in this story. And we call those kittens. Can you sit for me? All right, Colleen, your turn, honey. All right, Colleen, don't answer right away. Yours says, Maggie and Timmy, you need to be quiet or you can't be in here, okay? Yours says, when spring is finally here to stay, how will you know it? So freeze. When spring is here to stay, friends, how will you know it? All right, what do you think? What's something you'll remember when spring is here?
You'll know that spring's here and winter is like gone because it won't snow all the time, and like the flowers will they won't die. They'll be like alive.
Right, the flowers. We'll know it's spring when the flowers are alive. Good job. Very, very nice. All right, hold on 1 second. All right, you scoot over here. I'm gonna scoot you here. Okay. All right. Maggie, you get a turn.
I can do it.
You can't read it, but I like that you want to. All right, Maggie, don't answer yet. Friends, this one says, what is this story about? So think about that. What is this story about? Sit up. No, you can't do those noises or you have to. Maggie, what is this story about? Maggie, what was the story about?
Let me Maggie think. I can do
Okay.
Baby horses.
Not quite. The baby horses are born. But was this story story all about winter or all about spring? You want to ask Colleen for some help?
Spring.
It was all about spring. All the things we see in the springtime. Colleen, you can get the last one, honey. Ooh, Colleen. Don't answer it yet. Friends, that one said, how does the story end? So we're going to take a look in the book. Anyone wants the picture to help? How does the story end? It tricks us a little. All right, Colleen, how did it end?
It says that that when you think you're done waiting, you're not, because you have to now you have to like wait till summer comes.
When spring's here and we know it's here, and we see all these signs of spring to stay, the story ends by telling us now we're going to wait for summer. And new things happen in summer. Good job. All right, friends, nice job listening to the questions about the story. Well, how long has that been? I don't want to make it too long.
11 minutes.
Okay, we've got time then. All right, my friends, we are going to do some vocabulary words, some spring vocabulary words today, okay?
Yes.
Would you let me know them?
No, I'm going to put them up here.
Okay.
All right. This one is a chick, and that's something we see. Colleen, do you want to put that up there for me?
Sure.
Why don't you sit over there and you can just stick them up. Chicks are baby chickens, and these are out, like we said, in the springtime. Chicks are born. That's a springtime thing.
Wait, are there going to be like
Just
one?
anywhere.
Okay.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I see what you're asking me.
Yeah.
No, let that go, honey. Just put that up, okay? Maggie, what's this one?
A kite.
It is a kite. Friends, can you see the kite? That's another spring thing. It's windy a lot of times in the spring, and we can fly kites. Do you want to put that up, Maggie? Ooh, how about this one, Colleen? What's that?
Vegetables.
Vegetables. Friends, this one is vegetables. What did we say about a garden? In the spring, vegetables and plants and flowers start to grow. So there's our vegetables. Here you go, Colleen. You can put that one up.
Do you want me to like overlap them?
Just put them up. This one is like our chick again. This one is, the chick is what, you might not know this. Do you know what the chick is doing?
It's hatching out of
It's
its egg.
hatching. The chick is hatching out of the egg. We saw the bird hatching out of the egg in our story. Here the chick is hatching out of its egg.
Oh, look. He said, ah!
This one is a baby cow. See the baby cow, Maggie?
Yeah, can I do that one?
That one's a baby cow, and we call a baby cow a calf. So if you go to a farm that has cows in the springtime, you might see baby calves on the farm. You can put that up, Maggie. Oh, my next one's an action word that goes with kite.
Can I do it?
What are they doing? Colleen, no, Colleen's gonna do this one. Colleen, what are they doing with that kite?
They're flying the kite.
They're flying it. See the picture? It's the kite. It's our word right here, but in this one, it's the action word. She's flying the kite. You can go and fly a kite. What's this one, Maggie?
A butterfly.
It is a butterfly, and we learned that in this. I'm gonna show it to the kids, okay? In the summertime, in the springtime, butterflies come out. You can put it on, honey.
This one.
Just gotta keep going in front of the camera. Okay, sorry. All right, the next one, we talked about baby horses. And a baby horse is called a foal. Can you see the mom horse, Maggie? And then the baby is a foal. Do you want to put that up here near the baby cow? Good job. All right, the next one here. Oh, what's this little guy?
A caterpillar.
It is a caterpillar. Good job. And what are the caterpillars? 1 minute, please. Some caterpillars stay caterpillars, but what do other caterpillars turn into? My friends at home know this. Hold on 1 second. Do you remember what the caterpillar from the Very Hungry Caterpillar turned into?
A big one.
A big what?
A big caterpillar.
Oh, good guess. Not a big caterpillar. It turned into
A
a butterfly. Remember at the seems like a long time ago, friends, but our caterpillar turned into a beautiful butterfly. Now this one has the caterpillar, but this one's insects or bugs. So a lot of bugs. We don't have bugs out in the winter. A lot of bugs come out in the springtime. Maggie, do you want to put the bugs up there for me, please? And we talked about, this is seeds and a rake and a watering can. All things we need in a garden. This is the garden. We plant it and things grow in the springtime. Maggie, I'm going to have you sit down for a few minutes. Okay? Nope, just leave it there. All right, a couple more. We're going to talk about this animal soon. This one is frogs, and frogs come out in the springtime. You can hear them at night a lot of times. Kind of sound like they're singing, they're croaking at night. So those are our frogs. Those come out in the springtime. This one's a funky picture. It didn't print right, but this is a baby sheep, and a baby sheep is called a lamb. See the lamb, Maggie? It is so cute. Will you put that up, Connie?
Can we do it?
And we see a lot of rabbits in the springtime.
So just put that.
And Maggie, what's this? Hold on, let me show my friends at home first, okay? Don't say what this is yet. See this picture, friends?
A bird.
It is a bird. Birds come out in the springtime too. And that one's a robin, and the robins come out in the springtime, like in our book, Looking for the Worms. Good job. All right, Molly, you want to just show them a picture of? Yeah. Let's call it scoot back. Those are all of our spring words. The chick, the baby, which is the baby chicken, and it's hatching. Frogs come out in the springtime. You can fly a kite in the springtime. We put things in our garden. We grow things, and things start to sprout like vegetables. Birds come out in the springtime. Caterpillars and bugs and butterflies come out in the springtime. Baby rabbits come out in the springtime. And here, this one shows all of our baby animals. Lots of other ones too, but the baby animals born in the springtime. The baby cows are called calf. The baby horses are called foals. And the baby sheep are called lambs. So those are some of our fall vocabulary. All right, my friends, thanks for listening. I will be back with another video, and we're going to do a different story that time, and we're going to do I'll put a few more videos out with direction following and sequencing and that kind of thing. But thanks for listening, everybody. Hope you're all doing well at home. Bye-bye.
Bye.